Hey everybody, this is Javi, and you are watching Bedtime Stories with Javi. For those who do not know me, I'm a psychic, intuitive medium, and author who specializes in inner child therapy. And one way I tap into or help people tap into their inner child is by reading bedtime stories every Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I usually do it live, and I decided that I was going to do this video because I am taking a break from social media for the week. And so rather than stop, what I'm doing, what I usually do on the weekdays, I'm actually doing this video and I will post it on YouTube. And when the time comes, when I come back, I'll be able to, tell people about tonight's story and post it, on my social media sites. But today I'm doing this video via Zoom. So you'll have something to look forward to, when you watch it. And so this week I am reading a book called Jabari Jumps by Gaia Cornwall. So this is Jabari Jumps. And this looks like a really cute story. So let's go ahead and get started. Before I do get started, um, shout out to the folks who have been donating. I really appreciate y'all. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. I continuously like buy books, children's books that center children who are from marginalized and colonized demographics, or written by authors who are marginalized and colonized. So it's just another way for us to not only tap into our inner child, but another way to, you know, uh, just pass, representation is very important. So basically, these are my way of representing marginalized and colonized children. So tonight we're watching or reading Jabari Jumps by Gaia Cornwall. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, 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 and then they dove down, down, down. Splash! Looks easy, said Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb up and up. The ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes, if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and tell myself I'm ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little like a surprise. Jabari loves surprises. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tip of his toes. Jabari looked up. He began to climb up and up and up and up until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes, his toes curled around the rough edge. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees, and he sprang up off the board, flying. Splash! Down, down, down he went, and then back up. Whoosh! Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What, said his dad. Double surprise backflip is next. Oh, I guess that's it. That was an awesome book. So this is called Jabari Jumps, and by Gaia Cornwall. And this is really cute. This is a really cute book about um, pretty much overcoming your fears of heights and doing something that is extremely scary to you, right? And so, like this child, Jabari is, from what I'm seeing, like I feel like he is very vulnerable. He allowed himself to face his fear. He allowed himself to just do this thing that he's really afraid of. Um, I know for me, like I'm afraid of heights myself, so like I completely understand where he's coming from. Like But what I really like is what I like about this is that like a black child was actually a black boy in particular was not only given the room to express his fear aside from overcoming it, but his father was the one who told him and encouraged him, like, look, just take a deep breath, um, and just like to think about this as a huge surprise. And I feel like this is like very encouraging for black boys in particular, because it's usually them, or usually like, and I'm talking about like cis males or like trans individuals or even trans masculine people. We're often told to like, we're expected to act a certain way and be a certain way. And black boys in particular are often told that they are not to show fear. They are not to express their feelings. They are not to allow people to see them as vulnerable. And so, as a result, a lot of black men and black boys suppress their anger and suppress their emotions and suppress their vulnerability because it's seen as a weakness. And what I like about this book is the fact that Jabari or his father allowed him to express his concern when it comes to diving and when it comes to expressing his fear. And he just basically told him to take a deep breath. That's like a mindfulness practice, just taking a deep breath and allowing yourself to calm down in order for you to complete your task or to complete something that you are working towards. So I'm here for it. I really love this book. I highly recommend it. I'm sorry, I was supposed to. I know this is like a bad on my end, but I was supposed to do a video um, to recommend books for Christmas, and I don't know what happened. I just completely forgot about it. But I'm definitely going to be doing a video in regards to, especially for like Black History Month when it comes through, um, recommending a book for Black folks. Um, to read to their children, and to uplift their children, and to help them love our, like basically like have like encourage our marginalized and colonized kids, the black kids in particular. And I'm speaking from my own experience. um, as a black person, we are to be uplifted, especially in these trying times. And so 2021 is about uplift and like letting go of old stories, letting go of old paradigms, and using new stories and creating new stories and new experiences in order for us to be uplifted and to be tapped into who we really are. And it is very important for those who are working with their inner child to do the work necessary, in order to uplift folks. And what I mean, like by doing the work, I mean literally asking yourself, doing shadow work and asking yourself, like, what are you looking for in 2021? What would you like your inner child to experience in 2021? What does encouragement look like to you? What does self-love look like to you? What does self-empowerment look like to you? Radical self-love. I'm actually reading The Body Is Now an Apology by Sonia Renee Taylor. What does radical self-love look like? And it seems to me, like going back to Jabari Jones, radical love is encouraging your child, your black child, your beautiful black child, to face their fear and to do so um, by going through all their emotions and going through their fears and expressing their fear and expressing whatever is going on with them, um, in order for them to be their true self and to connect with their own power. And so I feel like little children are to know that from jump, to recognize their own power and to be given the room to be given their own power. So I highly recommend Jabari Jumps. And yeah, that's about it. Like I got like a couple other books too, for next week and in the week after. There, I Will Be Fierce, and Crown, an ode to the fresh cut. So I'm really excited to read those books. So that's it. That's it, y'all. Thank you so much. Um, if you have a story you would like me to read, by all means, let me know in the comments. You can also DM me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And in fact, you can follow me on those particular sites. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter the majority of the time. So that is where you're going to catch me. So and also you can email me at theinnerchildcollective@gmail.com, and I'll put that information in the comments. Also, if you would like to catch me doing these stories, I do them every week, Wednesday on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you are really enjoying the series, by all means, click that like button. Also, you can share the video and also subscribe to the channel so you will never miss another bedtime story. What else? If you would like to have a personalized bedtime story read to you, I also provide that service for about $25 or so. So you can go ahead and go to the innerchildcollective.com to check out that service. It's relatively cheap, and also you'll get like not only the video, but you'll also get the audio for it as well. It'll be edited and all that stuff. So you'll be getting your money's worth for real. So yeah, that's all I have. And if you'd like to make a donation, you can go ahead. I'll put that information. I have a Venmo, PayPal, and a Cash App. So if you would like to make a donation to any of those things, by all means, do so. Your contribution does a whole lot in regards to me, like being able to buy books and to do this every week. So thank you in advance for your contribution. Y'all are the MVPs. I would not be able to do this without y'all. So that is it. That is it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. All right, peace.